Hello, today we are doing the first in, I suppose it's going to be about 5-part series of making a suit for my sister. Now she's chosen the material, so this is quite a nice sort of canvas. It's got a slight depth of the pattern to it. Oh, we're just switching the lights on, sorry about that. So I do have to wonder about up and down. I do have to keep the weft showing. Okay, now she doesn't want it lined with nylon, she wants it lined with cotton. Now, this is quite a clever idea. You know, we say we just line with nylon out of habit, don't we? Obviously, we're of a certain age, so we should be using natural fabrics against our skin. Now, this is just sheeting fabric, and yeah, so it's a bit see-through, but it's fine, it's fine. Now, where we differ in quite a few places. My sister stores her weight on the hips, so we're going to make sure the room is in the hips, whereas I store my weight on the stomach. Yeah, so, you know, when we're making the suits, that's where we've got to give the give. Now, when you're measuring somebody, even if it is your sister, yeah, just be
polite.
Yeah, if you do brush up against something that you shouldn't brush up against, just be deliberate and firm, okay? Not firm. But yeah, so yeah, don't worry too much about it. And it's quite funny actually, just taking a bust measurements, there's not that much difference. So yes, and so we need to worry more about the hips because that's where the weight changes. But I spoke to her earlier and her main measurements do stay the same, you know, there's no fluctuations there. Now, so I've taken the body measurements, I'm going to make sure that they're marked down because she's not always here, you know, and then
I've got the arms because they're quite long.
Yeah, I am going to do the arms next, so, but I'm going to make sure that this is marked down so that I've got them. Now, what we need to do is we need to find where the corner of her shoulder is. So that's the point where it changes, and this is where the suit will go from, and then we'll take it down. Now, ideally, you should be taking the measurements from what they would be wearing underneath it. Sorry, I just marked this down. So my sister would be wearing a blouse, yeah? So she's wearing a shirt at the minute, and I hope your arms are the same. So yeah, we don't need to worry. Now what I'm going to do is take the measurement from as it would wear. So yeah, and you have to be quite strict with her. But yeah, if you can get them to relax and you can get them to joke about, then that's fine. So I've taken the inside measurement of the arm. Now there is an equation then I can work out the whole of the sleeve. Okay, so I've taken the outside and I've taken it in a relaxed position. If I exaggerate that position, then you can see where I'm coming from. So I can then work out the difference, and then it's just a mathematical equation. I can put it up, but yeah, I wouldn't worry too much of what I need the armhole to be. Now, we have discussed off camera. So this is where your waist normally sits, yeah? You're quite happy with that. And you would like the skirt to come down just below your knee?
That's right.
So, okay. All right. Now, I've marked that down as the smallest it can be as 27. Okay, so I can then work out, yeah, I could do this measurement to exactly 27, but I'm going to go no smaller than 27. So that's the waist to the knee. I was in the middle of something, wasn't I? Yeah. Okay, well, I've definitely got my measurements. We've worked out off camera the style of the suit that she wants. I know some of her suits and I've seen them, so I can judge what she'd like. There are a few things that we've got to get other than the outside fabric and the lining. Buttons, yeah, and I've got to get some cotton to match up with the lilac, yeah, which is kind of like an aircraft blue lilac. Okay, so I've got my shopping to do, I've got my measurements now, so the next video will be of designing the pattern. So yeah, your job is done. Don't look so scared. Yeah, and yeah, we'll be with you. It might be a couple of weeks, but this is just a series that's running alongside the normal videos. All right, thank you ever so much for watching. And yeah, that's my sister Hazel. Like and subscribe.